She's not halfway down your mat. Have your heels in, toes out. Heels in, toes out. Your knees are facing out. Towards the side, have your arms either side of your body. You're going to bend your knees and take your arms up. Straighten your legs and bring your arms down by your side. Bend your knees. Take your arms all the way up. So many things to switch on. Bend your knees, take your arms up. Straighten your legs and bring your arms down by your side. When you bring your arms down your side, you rotate your wrists, your palms are facing your body. So you're working that wrist as well. So you bend your knees, take your arms up, palms together. Straighten your legs, take your arms down, rotate your wrists at the bottom, palms down by your side. Take your arms up, bend your knees, hands to prayer. This time you're going to lower the hands, thumbs to your breastbone. You straighten your legs, take your arms up. Open your arms out wide, rotate your wrists at the bottom. Let's do it again, bend your knees, take your arms up, just moving up our legs, our arms. Lower your arms, thumbs by your breastbone, straighten your legs. Rotate your feet so your feet are facing forward this time. Take your arms up, bend your knees again. So before we're working at inner thigh, open your arms, straighten your legs, rotate your wrists at the bottom, palms down by your side. Let's do it again, bend your knees, hands to prayer. Hands to your chest. This time stretch your legs and bring your chest forward. Take your arms up wide and bring it onto your lower back, fingers facing down. Bend your knees slightly, bring your hands onto the mat. Walk your feet back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, untuck your toes. Hips back, chest to your thighs, forehead down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, you're in downward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bring that right knee forward and lower that right foot in between your hands. Lift your left leg up behind you. Take your arms out in front of you. Open your arms up wide, palms facing down. Lower your hands onto the mat. Step that left leg back, right leg back. Left leg up to the sky. Left knee forward. Lower that left foot down. Lift your right leg up behind you. Take your arms out in front, nice and slow. Open your arms up wide, palms facing down. Right leg back, hands on the mat. Step back to downward dog. Left eye down, right leg up. Right knee forward. Right foot down. Left leg up, arms out in front. Keep those arms out in front as you step that left leg back. Lower your left foot down, arms up in warrior one. Rotate your chest in warrior two. Straighten your right leg, we're in triangle. Left arm all the way over. Take your left arm back up to the sky, bend your right knee, bring the back of your right arm on your right thigh, wrap your left arm around your back, round your waist. Look over your left shoulder. Look to your right foot as you lower your hands either side of your right foot. Lift that back heel. Step back to downward dog. Left leg up. Left knee forward. Lower your left foot down. Take your arms, lift your right leg up behind you, arms up. Keep your arms up in front of you. You step that right leg back, right foot down, arms out, windward. One. Rotate your chest, windward. Straighten your left leg, right hand up to the sky. Stretch it over your head. Back up to the sky. Bend your left knee, left arm on your thigh. Wrap your right arm around your waist. Look over your right shoulder. Look to your left foot. Lower your hands down either side of your left foot. Step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Hands in your shin. Hands in your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Hands up at the top. Interlace your fingers. Lift your right knee. Take hold of your right shin. Take that right knee wide, left and right. Take hold of your right ankle, take it behind you and dance this pose. Lift your chest, lift that right knee, cross over for that funky chair. Hands to prayer. Start to lower your chest. Now keep your chest low, take that right leg back. Twist that right elbow over your left knee. Lower your right hand down, left knee. Bring that left hand on your lower waist. See if you can twist further and you look at the back, at your back right toes. Now, see if you can start to straighten that right leg so you're in a twist. If possible, you lift that left arm up to the sky. For 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee, left knee. Lower your hands over the mat. Step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees and your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Hands in your shin. Hands in your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Hands to prayer at the top. Interlace your fingers. This time take hold of your left knee. Interlace your hand, bring those interlaced hands onto that left shin. Now take it wide, left knee wide, right arm wide. Take hold of that left ankle, take it behind you. We're in dancer's pose. You lift your chest, cross that left foot over your right thigh, hands to prayer. Lower your chest. Now keep your chest low as you take that left leg back, left elbow over your right knee. Lower your left hand down, right arm up. You start with that left knee bent. And if possible, see if you can straighten that left leg. You can bring your hands onto your lower back. Or you straight, keep your arms straight. 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee. Lower your hands down. Step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Keep in that plank position, you're going to just take that right toes wide, your right leg wide, and bring it in. Left leg wide. And bring it in. So you just tap in your toes. Right leg. In. Left. In. Now this time we're going to bring that right knee forward. Lower that right knee down. Slide your left leg back. So we're trying to catch. Put in as much in 30 minutes. So that right foot should be in your groin. You lower your chest. Lower your forehead down. 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest. Walk your hands in front of that right thigh. Look back at your left foot. And lift that left foot. You bend your left knee. Take your left arm all the way up. Take it behind you. See if you can take hold of your left toes. Squeezing that left heel towards your left glute. Hamstring stretch. So 3, 2, 1. Now slowly release. Lower your right hip down. Bring that left leg all the way out in front. Hands underneath your left foot, straighten. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Bend that left knee. Cross that left foot all the way over your right thigh in that seated twisted pose. Right elbow over your left knee, left arm around your back, twist over your left shoulder. Up to center. Let's twist the other way. Left hand to your left ankle, right arm around your back, look over your right shoulder. You come to center. Bring your hands behind you, cross your ankles. You don't cross that left foot, cross your ankles, hands over the mat. Let's do this quick low squat, heels in, toes out, shoulders inside your knees, hands to prayer. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands onto the mat. Straighten your legs. You step and jump back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. This time you bring that left knee forward. You lower your left knee down in between your hands. So that left foot's in your groin. You slide your right leg back on top of your right toes. Lower your chest. Forehead onto the mat. For 3, 2, 1. You lift your chest. Both hands now inside of that left foot. As you look back at your right leg and bend. Take your right arm all the way behind you. So you can take hold of the right toes. Possible right elbow to the sky. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Lower your left hip. Bring that right leg all the way out in front. Hands underneath your right foot. Straighten. For 3, 2, 1. Start to bend that right knee. Place your right foot over your left thigh. Left elbow over your right knee. Right arm around your back as you look over your right shoulder. Let's twist the other way. Right hand to your right ankle. Left around your back and go over your left shoulder. For 3, 2, 1. Center. Bring your hands behind you. Uncross your ankles and bring the soles of your feet together. Take your hands out in front, bring your thumbs inside of your feet. Elbows to your thighs, round your back, chin to chest. For 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 3 more. Straighten your back, straighten your arms. Hands outside your knees. Bring your hands either side of your hip as you lift your hips and swing your hips back. Legs out in front, flex your toes. Walk your hands behind your hips as we go to reverse plank. You push your chest forward, shoulder blades back, point your toes, lift your hips. You look up or you look back. And hold for 3, 2, 1. You look forward, bend your elbows, flex your feet. Slowly lower your hips. So let's go the other way. Bring your chest forward. Take hold of your big toes. Forehead to your knees. For 3, 2, 1. Release your big toes. Bring your right hand to your right ankle. As you bend that right knee, you bring that right knee behind you. So you have your right knee wide, right heel close to your glute. Flex your left foot, chest towards your left leg. Walk your hands down that left leg as far as you can go. If possible, you bring your hands onto your left foot. For 3, 2, 1. You lift your chest, your hands are on your toes. Bring your hands back either side of your left leg as you start to slowly lift your chest up. Take your hand onto your right ankle, bring that right leg forward. Chest forward, take hold of your left ankle this time. You bend your left knee, take it behind you. So left heel close to your left glute. Flex your right foot. Hands either side of your right leg. You walk your hands as far as you can go. If possible, you take hold of your right foot. You release. Lower your hands either side of your right leg and you walk your body up nice and slow. Bring that right foot in. Cross your left foot in, cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Let's do another low squat. Toes as wide as your mat. Heels in, toes out. This time leave your hands on the mat. Your shoulders are inside your knees. And just rock our chest forward and back. So you roll onto your toes as you lift your heels. And then back onto your heels and lift your toes. So you lower your toes. Roll forward. You lift your heels. Roll back. Lift your toes. Go forward and back. Now let's see if you can go a little bit lower. So you bring your forearms down. Forehead close to the mat. And you lift up, forearms off. Lift your toes. Let's do a few more like that. So lower, forearms down. Maybe you can bring your forehead down. And then you lift. Roll back onto your heels, lift your toes, fingers onto the mat. So you roll your palms down, forearms down, you lift your heels. Forehead on the mat and hold. Engage your core, 3, 2, 1, and you lift. Ooh, that's hard. Roll back onto your heels, lift your toes. Let's do that one more time. Roll onto your forearms. Forehead down, you lift your heels. Bring your fist on the back of your arms. Engage your core for 3, 2, 1, and then you lift. Lifting is a hard bit. Roll your hips onto the mat. Cross your ankles. Hands on the mat. Uncross your ankles. Let's go into child's pose, forehead down. Lift your forehead, lift your chest, lift your hips. Walk your knees in, so your knees are hip width apart. You're on your hands and knees. Let's do a quick cat cow. So you inhale around your back, bring your chin to chest. Exhale, you arch and you look up. Inhale round. Exhale, arch. Inhale round. Exhale, arch. Now bring it back to neutral spine, tuck your toes. Come up to downward dog. Walk your feet up halfway up your mat. Take your feet wide, heels in, toes out, just how we started. Knees slightly bent. And slowly lift your chest all the way up. So keep engaging that core. Take your arms up, hands to prayer at the top, your knees are bent. Straighten your legs, we take your arms wide, rotate your wrists at the bottom, palms down by side. You bend your knees, take your arms up. You straighten lower. Rotate your wrists at the bottom. Arms up. This time you're going to bring those hands, thumbs to your breastbone. You straighten your legs, rotate your feet so it's facing forward. And then you bend your knees again. So working, before you're working the inner thighs, now you're working out to straighten your legs, straighten your arms up. Bend your knees. Start to straighten your legs, bring your chest forward. Bring your hands onto your lower back, fingers facing down. Chin to chest. Release your hands onto the mat. Walk your feet in. Bend your knees. Hands behind you as you take a seat. Cross your ankles. Back of your hands on your thighs, palms facing up. And just bring the thumb and your second finger to touch knees. Stretch your 3 fingers away. Lower your chin to chest. Now reach your thumbs. Just stretch your arms out in front of you, palms facing up. Rotate your wrists, your palms facing down. Just lift your wrists, your palms facing forward. Bend your elbows slightly as you bring your hands to prayer. Rotate your palms so the back of your hands are together. Rotate your fingers so your fingers are facing towards the mat. And then you roll your fingers back to prayer. So just work on our wrists a bit more these days. Spend so much time on the computer. Palms facing forward. Forget about our wrists. Palms together. Open up your palms like you're reading a book. Bring the back of your hands together. And rotate your fingers so they're facing the mat. Then you roll your hands to prayer. So let's go the other way. So open up that book. Close your book. Palms facing forward. Rotate your hands to your palms. Back of your hands face each other. Rotate your fingers so they're facing the mat. And then you roll your hands to prayer. Take your arms all the way up. Bring your thumbs to your forehead for glide to your lips. You slide to your lips. Glide to your lips. Onto your breastbone, take a bow. Rest your elbows on your thighs, your chin on your fingers. So you use your elbows to press your knees down. Feel that stretch the back of your neck. Glide to your knees. The light in your honor. The light in you. Namaste.